Hey guys, what's going on? It's James Select 44 back with a League of Europe race, and we're here in Austria today. As you can see the qualifying results. Oh my god, it's Brie here on pole. We start down in P10, but as you can see, the top 11 covered by less than half a second. So it was a really tight, congested field during qualifying. There is rain predicted for the start of the race, so it's going to be interesting to see what tyres we're actually going to start on. As you can see, we're still on the soft compounded tyres, even though it is raining. But we get 5 lights out on the way. We got to let's see how the grip is going to be at the start. We get a decent launch, a little bit of wheel spin, but we've already made up one position. Now heading into turn 1, we've got to be careful. We don't know what the grip is like. We've only really had the formation lap, but it's decent. Everyone seems to have got away a little bit clean. I know there was a bit of front wing braking off into turn 1 from someone up ahead, but we're into PA and we get a virtual safety car. So it didn't last that long, but as you can see, we're going to come into this right hander now. You can see the guys in front battling, but we get a tap on the rear, someone trying to get too brave on the brakes, and pushes us slightly off course. So now we're having to battle with the Ferrari of Riccardo TTV, and we managed to keep that position through the left hander. As you can see, there's 2 alphas fighting. It looks like Damon has a little bit of connection issues. He's lagging a bit and ghosting through his teammate. So we're just going to try and stay a bit further back, keep a bit cautious. Well, coming into the penultimate corner, as you can see, they're battling and they're going really defensive. I've got to try and go the pit lane route to try and avoid them, and as I try to get back to the track, the other alpha actually sweeps past us to try and come into the pit lane and actually takes us out. And that was really annoying because we made a decent start. That could have been another really 2 positions there. And yeah, but we get on with it. You can see the track's drying out. We're sitting the fastest lap of the race. The tyres feel alright at this point, so I'm glad we chose to stay out and not go into the intermediates. Only a few people actually went into the intermediates, but as you can see, it's more or less bone dry now. The circuit's getting quicker and quicker still. But here we're on lap 8. We're coming into the penultimate corner, and we just seem to just go around. The rear just went round on us, and yeah.
Check your MFD for a new strategy.
It's not great. As you can see, we're having a bit of trouble reversing here as well. We try and turn in and we actually go into the barrier. Yeah, but as you can see here now, I'm going to zoom in, and as you can see, we're having options here to change. We keep the current one, which is to go onto another set of softs, but you'll see in a minute that the game absolutely screws us over, because the game is actually going to put intermediate tyres on us, even though we said not to. We went scroll down and we clicked on for the soft compactor tyres, and now we've got the intermediates on, and we were more or less last anyway because of the spin, and now we're going to lose even more time for having to do a whole lap on intermediates and then come into the pits again. But we're in the pits, we've got the softs. We did have a few excursions off the track during that lap. We've been lapped, so there's not much hope for us now. It's more or less race over. As you can see now, we're coming to the end of the race. I keep on pushing to the end because with the crazy safety cars coming out lately, I thought might as well stay to the end. Never know what will happen, but in frustration, I just put myself into the wall. Just really annoyed with that race. The game screwed us over. Contact, but never mind. Congratulations to Kursk and the top 3 for winning. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you next weekend for League of Europe. Peace.